In First of Chronicles 4:9, this is a very interesting part of scripture because we are reading in this chapter just a bunch of names, one name after the other, genealogies, right? I won't name uh, many of them, but I'll just start from 8. And Cos begat Anub and Soveba and the families of uh, Aharhel, the son of Harum. So he has been saying names since verse 1 and since previous chapters, actually. So, and here we have in the middle of all of those names a little story, 2 verses long. And it is regarding a person who had been given a name that had a negative connotation. So since he realized the negative connotation of his name, he prayed to Yahweh. And since his prayer was wise, Yahweh answered his prayer. And it says here, and Yabez was more honorable than his brethren. And his mother called his name Yabez, saying, because I bear him with sorrow. I bear him with sorrow. So the name Yabez, as you can see here, is Yabez, Yabez, which means sorrow. She called him Yabez because she bare him with sorrow, Otseb, Otseb. So because she had him while she fell Otseb, upset, while she fell Otsev, pain and sorrow, and even idle, she named him Yabez, sorrow. So because of that, he realized that he was going to feel sorrow and cause pain, just like he felt like he caused pain to his mother, and therefore he would cause pain to others because of his name, Yabez. Um, Here you can see these 2 letters, which it does happen in Hebrew sometimes. This letter went to the end. So this Yabez has a yud as the third person, future masculine, as in he will cause pain. So his name would mean he will cause pain or he will be in pain. But look how it has Ain Bet Sadeh. Here we have Ain Sadeh Bet. So the Sadeh and the Bet switch. And the Sadeh at the end turns into this. So it is the same letter, just because of the position, the difference in the drawing, pretty much. So since he was going to cause sorrow, it says here, and Yabez was more honorable than his brethren, and his mother called his name Yabez, saying, because I bear him with sorrow. And Yabez called on the Elohim of Israel, saying, oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and that thy hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil. That thou would, that you will keep me from evil. Evil being Ra. So he realized that because of his name, he was going to cause pain and feel pain. So he prays for Yahweh to bless him and keep him from evil. So this is the prayer. Only one verse in the middle of a genealogy, which ends up being hidden there, buried within all of these names, and most people don't even notice it. There's even a whole book written about this subject. And I say whole book because it is a book, but it's very, very little. It's very small. And it says, And Yabez called on the Elohim of Israel, saying, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and thy hand might be with me, and thou wouldest keep me from evil." So he was wise in praying. "And that thou wouldest keep me from evil, that it may not grieve me, that it may not grieve me." Atzav. So once again, his name Yabez, because his mother had sorrow, Otsev. So he prayed not to have Atzav, right? You just saw it in Hebrew. He prayed based on his name. Since his name was Yabez, because he calls Otsev, he prayed not to feel Atzav. So that's why I was telling you this is an example. You could pray to Yahweh so that any wrong connotation of your name because of the pronunciation may be ignored or taken away, and so that Yahweh may fulfill in you what it represents. So it says, once again, just to close with this, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast, and that thy hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from evil, and that it may not grieve me, and that it may not atzav me." And Elohim granted him that which he requested, plain and simple. And then Chelub, the brother of Shua, begat Mehir, which was the father of Eshton. And Eshton begat, and it continues. So in the middle, there is this person who prayed wisely, and Yahweh simply answered his prayer because he was wise. It was given with salt, which is wisdom, which adds flavor to the words which you send to the Father. If you pray to Yahweh according to his will, which is good, this prayer was a good prayer. Yahweh answered it. Not only answered it, I mean granted him what he requested.